Hi YouTube family, this your girl Priscilla in her Fat Cat's Kitchen. Today I'm making some string beans again, but I'm gonna try this new fish that I had showed to y'all, but I never cooked it. I'm gonna try this fish, the Ahi Tuna. I'm gonna try that, see what it tastes like. But I just try to keep my videos going, so y'all gonna see lots of stuff from me and lots of videos, so hopefully I can keep them going, and as long as everybody's liking and subscribing. I don't too much care about sharing, but I need y'all to subscribe to my channel, y'all, seriously. Let me begin so I can get food done before everybody get home. And a lot of times I don't like to rush, but they cause me to rush because they be hungry when they get home. But who cares? It is what it is. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I got an onion. I got an onion. Get me an onion out. Y'all know we can't cook nothing without no onion. Onion over here. Now I got some bacon, but it's turkey bacon. I gotta put a little something to get my string beans going. Every time I look around, I can't find what I want, so the refrigerator is packed full of food. When I say full of food, it's packed full of food. Looking for my turkey meat that I had bundled up. Yeah, I have my turkey meat in this refrigerator, and I'm still looking for it, y'all. Give me a minute in this kitchen. Some of the food, some of the meat has been moved, and I can't find it, y'all. And that's some stuff I'm talking about. This refrigerator needs to be clean. I wouldn't say cleaned out, but it's just too much going on. I found my bacon, so I just gotta be able to pick it up. Oh shoot, y'all, I'm dropping stuff. That's what happens when you in your kitchen, you drop stuff. But I'm using turkey bacon to put in my string beans instead of pork. I'm trying to stay away from meat, but I know, and you know, we can't season up stuff without a little meat. So if it's gonna be meat, it's gonna be turkey, because I feel like turkey ain't as bad as eating that pig, but I'm not really eating that either. I'm just gonna cook it with string beans. So when it's time to eat, we can eat. Y'all see my big pan? Now I got two big pans. I don't know which one I'm gonna use, but I'm gonna use one of the other. Don't know which one yet, but I will be using one of the other. One to cook my fish in, and one to cook my fish in. Y'all gotta excuse my closet. That is a washroom slash where I keep my food and all my other stuff in. But it's okay. Y'all know what it is. Let me rinse out my pot real quick. I gotta get me a camera that can follow me all the way around this kitchen. Because sometimes I'm on one side and y'all don't get to see me on the other side unless I turn the camera around. But that is okay, because some things we all don't need to show in our videos. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know I can throw down in the kitchen a little bit. I ain't saying I'm a pro, because I done seen some pros out there on the video. So no, I'm not a pro. But this is what I put my turkey meat in when it's time to get ready to fry up the meat and season everything up. And as we talking, too much concerned about these, but I bought some red creamers, and I gotta find them. It's not a whole lot, but I bought some red creamers to go in my red creamers, y'all. Okay, red creamer potatoes to go inside my string beans. So I'm trying to figure out which pot I want to use for which pot. But since the fish only have 4 pieces, I'll use that. And I'll use my pot from the string beans here. So when I get ready to season all of this, this is what everything will go down in this pot, y'all. So first I'm going to get a big old bowl. And I'm going to show y'all how to get these beans squared away really quick. Because we all know with these string beans, they can take a little while. And I'm going to soak these creamers for a little while. I'm going to soak these creamers. Soak everything. Okay. Long as you have a good pair of scissors, y'all. A good pair of scissors. Y'all can snap these beans. I'm going to put them right here. And just putting them out so y'all can see them. Y'all see that? And since I don't eat meat, y'all will see me eat a lot of greens. I don't be wanting to eat a lot of greens, but we got to do what we got to do. I got my bowl here, y'all. Just so that when it's time, when I cut them off, the ends, I'm going to put them in here so I can rinse them all off. So I can make it do what it do. But what I do is, I take these string beans like this, and I just chop one end off, chop the other ends off. Back in the days, they would snap them. I'm not snapping nothing, take too long. You put like 3 of them in your hand. You can put more than that. Take the scissors, cut the ends off. That's the quickest way that I do it. Put them in your hand and clip them. That's what we do. We clip them. And once I clip one end, I go to the other side, clip them. I only clip just a little bit. Try not to clip a lot. Just clip enough. I just clip enough. Sad we can't have our own music playing, y'all. But hey, it is what it is. Staying with the copyright. But I appreciate you guys viewing and watching my show. I'm just starting out. It's only been a month. And I've been doing good so far, but I gotta get my subscribers up. And like I said, these are snap beans, what y'all call them. I call them string beans, but snap peas. And different people call them different things, so who knows. But let me tell y'all something. These are so good. And we in the house, we love them. We love them. If you ain't eating nothing else, you eat these with some rice. Or just eat them by themselves. You can't go wrong. Now remember, when you chopping these on the ends, make sure they don't fly everywhere, because sometimes they fly everywhere. But me, they fly everywhere. Yeah, it's your girl in the kitchen, y'all. I got my name Fat Cat from my auntie. She not so long ago died last year in July. So I just want to have something I can remember her by. So I named my YouTube channel Fat Cat's Kitchen to remember my auntie. She was very dear to me, y'all. This may take a while, so I don't even know what they say. You can pause it. So I don't even know if I can pause it. No, I can't pause it. Maybe I can pause it on the YouTube channel, but I don't know. And I usually take more than that. It just depends if they long or short. But like I say, to combine them, cut the ends off. Save yourself some green beans, because sometimes we don't. Pop them off in the other bowl. Pick up some more. Sometimes this takes all day, y'all. But I use these scissors and it be over with. So if you ain't never did it, get you some scissors. Cut these suckers. Cause I ain't trying to be in here all day cutting this stuff up. And like I say, you cut one end, turn it around, cut the other end. Sometimes I spread them out. Y'all see? I spread them out. And I just chop them with the scissors on each end. Something that's quick and easy. Usually play a little jazz. They don't know. I don't know. They don't want you playing nothing. I like to listen to a little music. So if y'all got some pointers for me where I can play me some music and cook at the same time, let me know, because I am new to YouTube. I am new to YouTube. So y'all can give me some pointers on how I can listen to a little music without them trying to cut me off. And sometimes y'all can just get a whole lot, you know, put them in your hand. And I usually do this pretty fast, but just cut the ends off. I like my string beans, so I ain't cutting all my string beans off. I just want to get them tips. I want to do some people leave the tips on. Oh, I don't know. Some want to leave the tips on. Now I know some people use a little meat, a little bacon to get it going, a little fat back. They might use a whole bunch of different little things when they're cooking these string beans. But everybody cooks different. As long as we all are eating and we're not starving, that's what's the main part. As long as we all eating. Some people like them half cooked. Nope. I like mine done. They don't be mushy, but they be done. Yes. Y'all see how I'm chopping these ends off? Chop them, get them out the way. When I visit the farmer's market, that's the best place. Everything is so fresh. Everything is so fresh, y'all. I mean, I wish that place was over here where I live at. I probably visited every single day. Seafood, fish, everything that's in a grocery store, but these are all fresh. Fresh farm vegetables and everything else they got in there. You can really go vegan in that farmer's market unless you go on the meat side. Cause yeah, yesterday I made some bok choy. Never tried it before, but following Miss Lovely Mimi, I seen her cooking some, so I said I wonder what that tastes like, cause it looks so good on her channel. So she be cooking up some stuff. She really do. She like to eat. I don't see how she can eat and not gain weight while she be eating. But I can say that she's eating healthy stuff too. She eating a lot of healthy stuff. So I'm starting to follow a lot of people's cooking channel. Cooking with Aisha. She's do a good job. She's a southern cooker as well. So, like I say, I'm a beginner. I'm learning. All you do, you chop these up in the kitchen. Clap these up. Today is like a real quiet day. Everybody gone away from the house. This is my time to focus on me. Trying to get me a business started on the computer, but time keep passing by so fast, y'all. I'm trying to do one thing and then I'm stuck to do another. And I'm kind of getting confused on what I need to be doing because we all got to eat. But do I have to cook every single day? Well, I do have this thing. Fridays and Saturdays, I do not cook. So they on their own on Fridays and Saturdays. Now, we just in the house and it's boring. I might put a little something together. It's hard because I be wanting to make some fat, juicy hamburgers, but I don't eat the meat. So they was like, so because you don't eat the meat, don't mean we can't eat the meat. That's what they tell me. But if I ain't eating the meat, why should I be cooking it? You know what I'm saying? Because apparently if I keep cooking, I'm going to look at it and I'm going to want to taste it. So why do I want to cook meat? Well, I don't know how long I'm going to do this, y'all. Hopefully it's a lifelong time, but it gets tempting. Especially, I don't know what's going to happen when the holidays come around. But it gets tempting. But I can't tell you, I've been feeling so much better without putting them animals in my body. I really have. And I noticed that some of my weight is changing. So, hey, it's helping. It's helping. Like the string bean looks so much beautiful once you done cut the ends off. Put them in the other bowl. Oh my God. But you gotta get the ends. I picked up a lot, boy, I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, use some scissors. It's much quicker. I ain't got time to be sitting there snapping no peas. Now they probably got something that a machine you can use, but I haven't ran across one of those yet. Something that makes it much easier. They'll probably invent one. Who knows? Stick them in there on one side and they pop off. Or, I don't know. They're always coming up with something. When I come up with ideas, somebody already took it. Or somebody already thought of the same thing. So, I get tired of that too. But y'all don't pay me no attention. I'm just bobbing in the kitchen because I can't have no music. I'm just talking my butt off. But yeah, I'm going to make that fish today. And hopefully it tastes good. That tuna is called Ahi Tuna, Ahi Tuna, or whatever. But it looked like salmon, but I don't know. To make some string beans. Got one person in the house love a lot of rice. And one just really don't want to eat no more in the house. They want to eat out. But I told them that's not healthy. A lot of eating out is not healthy. We do not know what them people be doing when they cooking our food in the back. So we got to be careful what we eat, y'all. Seriously, we got to start watching what we eat. And where we eat. Just because they bring the food out to us and look halfway done don't mean we don't know what they did inside the kitchen. So we got to be careful where we eat at. Seriously. It's nice going out. Spend a little time with your family. But we just don't know. Unless they cooking the food right in front of you, that's the only way. But is the meat clean? See, when I'm at home, I can clean my meat. You know, do everything I need to do. But them, sometimes, I don't know, they probably take it out the package. just start cooking it. I have to wash my stuff. I have to wash it. Yes, I have to wash my stuff. Y'all see I'm getting to the end of the bowl. Didn't take me that long, y'all. Didn't take me that long. So if y'all have any comments, I turned the comments on. Any ideas, or y'all can recommend what I can eat, because I'm running out of things to eat, to be not eating meat. Let me know so I can go purchase it or make it. Cause your girl be hungry. Girl be hungry. Yeah, that girl be hungry. Okay, I think the rest can go in the garbage. Just them little tiny ones. Got them all, y'all. They're all done. Got them all, y'all. You want to rinse them, wash them. I gotta get me some more vegetable cleaner. When y'all buy y'all vegetables, you have to get this stuff that I saw in the store with washes the vegetables, make sure they're clean. I ran out, I gotta get some more. Alright, that's it. I done cut them on. I am done. Get these things up off my stove. Like I say, you can cut them and they can go everywhere. But I try to cut them over the bowl. Pair of scissors does the job. Y'all see? Pair of scissors does the job. All of it is cut up. Now protect to the sink and rinse. Okay. Take a bit of thing here. I bought some red creamers, but what I think I'm gonna do while I'm waiting on the string beans to get okay, I'm gonna go ahead and boil a few of my oh shit, I boil a few of my red creamers. I boil a few of my creamers. Excuse the noise, y'all. I got a pot stuck. So what I'm gonna do, I have the red creamers. Usually we just pop them inside there with string beans. But I'm going to boil them while I'm preparing everything else. Boil them so they'll be a little soft before I start putting them inside my string beans. So if you want to do that, you can do that as well. So that helps speed up the process. Helps speed up the process. Throw these out. I'm all over here, y'all, in the kitchen. Just rinsing off stuff. Y'all get to see the inside of my kitchen. Try to have stuff all nice and neat and clean. And just rinse all of these string beans off. Rinse them. Just rinse them. Once I put my top stopper in there, I can clean the top of those off. I can never find nothing. This is that Ahi fish. And I'm going to put in that pot. And I'm just going to slowly cook it. Almost like salmon, because I've never had it before. And I'm gonna see what happens with it. So we're gonna slow cook it. Hopefully I can be done and not just kitchen. Yeah. Hopefully I can be done and not just kitchen. Okay. So y'all see what time it is. Now I'm gonna bring y'all here. And what I'm gonna do, this is the pot I'm gonna put the fish in. So I'm gonna rinse it out. Turn my stove on, y'all. Excuse me, I'm up here hitting my microwave and whatnot. Like I said, I got those potatoes they're just gonna boil while I'm waiting. Put this back eye on low and add a little oil. Sometimes if you're not sure, add a little oil and add a little butter. Everybody cook with stuff different, but I like to use the same butter just to say in case something happens to me, I know what I use. I pay attention to everything that I put in my food, so if I have any side effects from anything, I know what I use so I can tell doctor what I use. Baby, a lot of us don't know what have these people put in our food. It's the truth. Put some string beans in here. You are something to me. Okay, rinse off my counter. Clean my scissors. I got other scissors, but I take my kitchen because if I keep them in the kitchen, they'll disappear. All of a sudden, everybody needs to use a scissors, and you don't know where you put the scissors now. All right, y'all. No matter how many times you clean your floor, you always feel something on the floor. I done wet up my house slippers, so I'm trying to dry them off. So, rinsing my string beans. Gotta rinse some string beans clean. Wash them good. I'm gonna add a little salt. I want to make sure everything is washed real good. Because you don't know how many people's hands been on it at the farmer's market. So hopefully these boil and get all tender. So when it's time for me, I can stick them in the string beans. Now, I know y'all saw me in other video making string beans, so just bear with me. Bear with me. Because I am. Seems like we use oil for everything, y'all. The oil is important. Without the oil, we can't cook nothing, y'all. Without the oil, we can't. Let that butter melt for a minute. Take a few pieces of this turkey bacon. I'm gonna fry that up. I'm going ahead and lay it on in there. I don't care. It don't take much. Like me, I put like 4 pieces in there. 4 pieces in there. They love turkey bacon in the house, so I make sure I keep it in here. They like you don't want to go back in the pan. Actually, the turkey bacon, when I was eating it, tastes tastes it better than regular bacon, y'all. Yeah, actually tastes it better than regular bacon. Seriously. How much I got left? We try to keep stuff organized as mothers, but it don't always work out that way. I'm just trying to fill this up. It won't be open, but I don't know if that's gonna last because I need to get me some more bags. I'll lay that down there. Oh Lord, lay that down there. And what I'm gonna do is start letting this bacon sizzle up a little bit. And everything you want in your string beans, add it while you're frying that bacon. Let me cut this, y'all. Every knife ain't for everything, y'all. Every knife ain't for everything. But I'm gonna try to use this knife to peel this beautiful onion, y'all. It's a big old onion. Got this from the farmer's market as well. This onion is huge. And I normally cook with white onion. I just started changing to yellow onion. But I also bought a red one, so I gotta wait to see when I use that red one with. Then you take the onion and rinse it off. You wanna rinse everything, you know. Now that butter has melted, y'all. The butter has melted. I don't know how this tuna would taste, so I'm gonna turn it down. And I'm gonna cook this tuna on low, y'all. I'm gonna cook it on low. See what happens. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cook it on low. I know what it is. It's like, it looks like a little delicate fish. I spent some money on it. So, down low. Rinse it off. Y'all see the tuna? Y'all see it? And I'm just gonna lay it on in there. And we are all gonna try this today. Lay it on in there. Y'all don't see me add no seasoning or anything yet. Just trying to get out the packet first. And it came like 4 in a pack. That bacon smells good, y'all. That turkey is smelling good. Turkey ain't bad. Y'all want to wean off of the pork and the beef. Just eat everything turkey for a little while. And I got this tuna in here. I'm gonna let it sit there for a little bit. Probably add a little of my tuna. You don't want to put too much on your tuna. Let me see. You don't want to add too much to your tuna. Hold on, y'all. Y'all can tell when I go in my pantry, can't y'all? I'm so sorry. Should get seasoned now. Now, one thing I can do, add a little accent to my little tuna. And see, really, well, I'm thinking about what I need to add to it. Now, this is turkey bacon getting ready for my string beans. I want the stick. Now we get brown a little bit. You use the juices from the turkey. Use the juices. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. I don't want to burn it. Shoot. I tell y'all, I be going dirty. And I'm just going to put the top on here and see what happens to this tuna. Let it sit in there and cook on low. Got it on low, y'all. I don't want this to stick. So we're going to have string beans. And I'm going to add all my little, onion, seasoning, everything that I want to go on my string beans. Some people add other things, and some people don't. And a lot of times I leave them whole because my son or somebody in your family may not like onions, so if they see it in there, it's big enough for them to pull it out. Yeah, see that? And I just stir it around and do what it is, y'all. Usually use pork. I'm not using pork. I'm using turkey bacon. And if y'all go to Sam's got this big old pack of turkey bacon. That is like the best bacon. That's what I think. Now I'm adding a few of these jalapenos in there. Give it a little bit more flavor. And I cut the onions up, so add a little bit of peppers. And I'm going to cut them up pretty big just in case we have to take a cut of that. But they wasn't that hot yesterday when I used them on something else, so that wasn't bad. And you want to keep stirring this pot because you don't want nothing to stick. It can stick. This type of pot ain't no joke. The thing is I bought this pot, but if it keeps doing what it's doing, I may not want to use it. And all of these going on my string beans, so hopefully you won't taste it. You won't know what's in there. But once it gets to where I want it to be, oh, it smells so good in here, y'all. I ain't no lie. It smells real good in here. Add enough oil, but I'm going to add just a little bit more to the middle of the pan. Get my cap, y'all. Rinse it off. Add a little bit to the pan so it can keep frying up. And y'all see, potatoes still boiling. But when the string beans almost done, I'm gonna pop them in there. Now I'm getting ready to season it. I used a little bit of my accent. Y'all know about accent. It takes out the flavor and everything. It brings out the flavor and everything. Oh. I got me a little bit of original Mrs. Dash. That's if I opened it already. Probably didn't, because I just went and bought some new seasoning. And as y'all can see, I try to only put just a few holes at the top because I don't like wasting my seasoning at all. I don't like wasting my seasoning. So, put a little bit of Mr. Dash. I put basil, because that's my favorite. I put basil. A little bit of black pepper. Probably gonna sneeze, y'all. And like I said, you can use whatever meat you want to use. I'm Southern, so we used to use bacon for everything. I don't use bacon for everything no more. I try to switch stuff up. Try this new Sazon. I'm going to try that one, tropical. And all we doing is seasoning this so that when I put the string beans in there, I don't have to do anything else. I don't have to season anything. All the flavors gonna come. Oh, I forgot to show y'all this one. That's that 14 spices, y'all. I done fell in love with them 14 spices. The pot is so seasoned. The pot is so seasoned. It's ridiculous. Y'all know what? This tastes so darn good. I'm taking the cap off for that. This is so good. Y'all better get this 14 spices. Lord. It is the bomb. Where's my basil? After my basil, I'm done. And then I'm going to throw my string beans in the pot. It may look like it be burning up, y'all, but it ain't burning up. Because once I get the string beans in there, put the water in there, everything gonna be alright. Basil bring out the flavor in a lot of things as well, so I love to use my basil. Some hold smaller, so I have to open it up on the other side. So now since I got all that in there, it looks crazy. But since I got all that in there, it may look crazy to y'all right now. But y'all just watch this. Take my string beans. And I'm going to put them all in here. Like that. And put them all in here like that. And add a little water to them. This is how you do it, y'all. Do it like that. While it's cooking, add your water to it, y'all. Add your water to it. You don't want to use a lot of water, but you want to use enough water. Because all them seasonings I got at the bottom, you want them to get up in here and start working itself out. Yes. Yes. Now all them spices and seasonings that y'all saw, all that is in here. All of it is in there. Onions and all. So now I just gotta let it sit here, boil, cook. Yes, y'all see what I'm doing? Boil and let it cook, y'all. I don't have to add no more seasoning unless you like taste it. Okay, do it need anything else? That's up to you. Now, usually when you're doing the onions and stuff, I turn up a little high in the meat so it can start frying. Then I turn it down because the spices, they can burn. So, just turn it down low. Add what you want to add. And I'm just doing this because I'm trying to get them seasonings all over my snap beans. And after that, I already got my oil in there. And I put that oil in there. I ain't saying I'm no perfect cooker, y'all. But I do my thing in the kitchen. I'm not a perfect cook. Sometimes if I can see it in my head, I can make it. If I see it in my head, I can make it. Now, I turn the stove up almost close to high so we can get it going on and get it going and popping so it can get done a little faster. Now I can wipe off my stove while I got time. And you can clean up the kitchen, wash the little remaining dishes, whatever you choose to do. Keep your kitchen clean. That's what I do. That's what I do. And I get back over here to this Ahi Tuna. This tuna to see what it's doing. So, look a little weird, so I'm just gonna let it do what it do. I ain't flipping it over yet. I'll Just want to know what the after effects taste like when it's done. Turn it up on 4 to let it go ahead and cook. Looks different though. It's okay. We gonna cook it. I'm gonna add a little basil to it. You can't go wrong with basil. Anything that you like, can't go wrong with it. I'm gonna add a few of these 14 spices to it. Get that taste, that flavor that I like so much. Add a little black pepper to it. Let's see what happens with this. See what happened with this. Basil ain't gonna do nothing but bring it out, you know. A little bit of Mrs. Dash. So, when it's almost done, I'm gonna flip it over. Look like you don't even want to touch it. Look different now. Do look different. If they don't like it, oh well, they're gonna be eating string beans and rice tonight. Just gonna try, see what happens with it. Got the oils in there. Something different. Just something different. By the time I get ready to add these potatoes, they'll be done. Ain't nothing for me to do, y'all. I listen to my little music. Try to take a little spoon, y'all. Take them flavors at the bottom and put them on top. Yeah, take the little, put it on top. Cause this is the part that was at the bottom. Put it on top. Something different in the kitchen, y'all. Never tried this tuna before. Never tried it before. We gonna see. When I get half done, I'll take a piece of it. Take a piece of it. Y'all see how it look? Let me show y'all close up how it look. Y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Y'all see that? So it's not quite done. Because I had it on low. So we just gonna see what happens. I just turned up the heat a little bit. My spices turned out pretty good. I'll put a little bit more. Yes. Shoot, half the time you can eat whatever long as it tastes to your liking. Trying to tell you. Put a little accent in there. Like I said, y'all add whatever seasoning y'all want. But that's what y'all. I just know when we eat it, better taste good. That's all I know. This is my first time seeing it in the grocery store. I just taste a spoon. It do taste like that tuna taste. So it may not be that bad. It may not be that bad. It actually tastes like tuna. Wipe off my kettle, y'all. I'm gonna use this when I'm making teas for everybody, but it was so cute. Y'all see my kettle, y'all? It was so cute. I just had to buy it. Oh, cute little thing. Y'all see that? Okay. Now, if I really want to fancy up the tuna, I can take a half a bit of this. Y'all gotta excuse me, y'all. I ran out of my storage bags. Half a little bit of this. Just so that tuna can have a little bit more flavor, and half a little bit of this. Put my onion in here. Probably go get me some bags tomorrow or something. I don't know. But I like to separate all my stuff in bags. I like to put my stuff in bags. I'm gonna rinse these off, y'all. And I'm going to chop them up real small and put them in there with that tuna. Give them a little bit more flavoring. do. That's how we throw down in the kitchen, y'all. Whew. Got the red, got the yellow pepper, orange pepper, and the green. Let me set my phone up properly so y'all can see, because it look a little crooked. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut these real thin sideways. So when I throw them in there with the tuna, they're looking all fancy. Just keep cut them up real thin. Put them in there with the little tuna fish. Now as I get the potatoes out that pot, I make a little rice, and I'll be done. They're not getting a whole lot of food out of me. Every day I'm cooking. At least I just try to put a little something in the kitchen, y'all. Y'all know I am a seafood lover. I like to eat seafood. I don't think they like it every day. I choose fish over anything, y'all. Fish, fish, fish. Okay, y'all, so I chopped them up in little small pieces. Y'all see? Chop them up like that in little small pieces, real thin. And I'm just going to lay them in the pot with the tuna. Yeah, so get a little bit more flavoring. Look at that, see? Let me show y'all, I'm learning. Y'all see that? Just keep it in there, sizzle. Let it do what it do. Then flip it back over. You know? Flip it back over. It's just something different. Now the taste of that spoon, it may not be bad, but you don't want to break it apart. So I'm going to just let it simmer on low. Y'all have any questions, or y'all want to tell me how I can really cook that fish, because that's my first time buying it. It looked good, so I said, let me try it. So let me know what I really supposed to do to it, okay, y'all? Sometimes I don't be knowing what it is, but I ain't gonna let it burn me up. Ooh, y'all see them string things? They looking good. Yes, they looking real good. You let them just cook down. Let them cook down. Y'all know when they start changing colors, I mean, they getting almost done, but we still got a long way to go. Let them cook. And I know these are doing what they're supposed to do. I just wanted to boil them a little bit. So when it's time, ooh yeah. So when it's time to stick these creamers in with them potatoes, they already be done. And it's another thing y'all can do. Y'all want them to have that buttery, nice flavor. I ain't trying to play. While they cooking in there so good, go ahead and flavor it up real good. Flavor those suckers up so they taste good. There's all kind of stuff you can do. So when I throw them in that pot, honey, they have a taste of its own. I don't know what kind of butter that is, y'all. We got to watch what kind of butter we pull out this one. My mom was here. So I'm finna flavor up my potatoes. Y'all don't want just some plain potatoes. Flavor them up. Put your little stick of butter in there. Yeah, just flavor them up. So when it's time to toss them in my string beans, they'll have a little flavor to them, y'all. Not a lot. Just a little flavor. sometimes you can bite into a potato and be tasting all dull. If you got them cooking inside that seasoning, Lord Jesus help me. They have the flavor of its own. And I have fallen so in love with these two seasonings. It's ridiculous. Sazon Tropical. And I done fell in love with this one. 14 spices. But this make these potatoes taste good. So when you bite into them, they're going to be right. And I'm not going to pour the juice in there, no. I'm just going to take potatoes out and add them to my string beans. But I go ahead and boil these so they'll be already nice and good before I toss them in there. They already done. Yep. They come together fine. So when you bite in them, ooh, when you bite in them. Pretty good with that. Every time I use the seasoning, y'all, it gets all over the stove. Cause you just don't know how that sucker gonna come out. I'm an accent lover, y'all. I know they talk about the MSG. Who cares? We only live once. Bless me, y'all. Hold on, I'll be right back. Check this again, y'all. I don't think it's gonna change its look, y'all. It's just a fish that looks like tuna. So I don't think it's gonna change its look. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit so maybe it can brown. Other than that, I don't think there's nothing else we can do to it. Oh, it's hot. The top be hot. Let me show y'all. I had y'all on my charger, so. Whew, this thing ain't no joke. Look at that. Like I said, I use turkey bacon. Just got 4 strips of turkey bacon, y'all. I added all my onions, added a little few jalapeno peppers, and add all my seasonings. Seasonings that I like. And it's just cooking. And in a minute, I'm going to put my potatoes in there. Yeah, I'm going to put my potatoes in there. But you don't want to have them in there because you don't want them to all break apart. So I'm trying to get us a chance to get done first. And then they'll all blend together. Okay. Let y'all look at this for a minute. I'm trying to work the camera out, y'all. I'll be playing. And now since these are almost done, I'm gonna just turn these down on low because I don't want them breaking apart like potatoes. So I just boiled them so they'll be a little tender before I put them in the pot. Let the string beans keep cooking. They're looking good. They're looking nice. So I will show y'all a video of the final touches or the plate when it's time for me to make it. But that's it, y'all. You want to try something? Try it. The tuna salmon looks real white, so I'm gonna try to get a little brown color to them. Then I think I'm gonna turn these off because I think it don't take much to cook those. Let me show them to y'all a little close. See that? I don't think it takes much to it. Y'all seen it up close, so that's what I want y'all to see it up close. It don't take much. It's a different type of fish, y'all. Treat it like salmon. That's what you do. Treat it like salmon. That's what I get from it. Treat it like salmon. And it's all the way done. You know, it's done. Turn it back down a little bit because I do not like burning food that I pay for. I spend some money on my food, y'all. So I would hate for it to burn. Add just a little bit more olive oil, just a little bit, just to keep it going. Just a little bit of olive oil. Yep, that's all you want. Keep adding your little olive oil. Well, I'm gonna let this cook just a little bit more, y'all, and then I'm gonna add my potatoes in there. And I'll see y'all on the next video, y'all. See y'all next video. Peace out. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Priscilla's Fat Cat Kitchen's channel. Thank you, you guys. Bye-bye.